Hi, I'm Raisa Garza.
And I'm Aiden Rodriguez.
Welcome to United ITV News, a program that will show you what's happening at United ISD.
You will see events and activities that take place in our district.
On today's show, Caleb Canales, an assistant coach with the Dallas Mavericks, pays a visit to his old high school where he hosts basketball camp for area children.
And several local businesses help students start the school year with clothes and school supplies. We'll show you.
Those stories and more are coming up
on this exciting edition of United ITV News.
Caleb Canales is an assistant coach with the Dallas Mavericks.
He is a Laredo native and a 1996 graduate of Alexander High School.
Coach Canales held several basketball clinics for local youth. Canales returned to his old high school and led some young students through a series of basketball-related exercises. Boys and girls took part in the warm-ups and shooting drills.
One of the best feelings of the summer. It's one of my favorite parts of the summer, coming back home and giving back. You know, all these coaches and volunteers that you guys see in the back, they're all former players, high schools here in Laredo throughout their careers. And you know, our main mission is to give back, and that's what we're here today to do.
This is the 8th annual Basketball Hoops Camp that Coach Canales has hosted for area youth. The camp helps students sharpen their basketball skills, and it gives them a fun-filled learning opportunity.
You know, every time we see a smile on their face, because they know they're going to have fun coming to camp, and you know, they're going to learn the game from the fundamental standpoint, and we're here to teach it. So, you know, we have a great time this week.
Coming back to his hometown gives Coach Canales a chance to give back to his community. It also rekindles fond memories of his basketball days at Alexander High School.
I hit the first three-pointer in this gym, so it's always good to be back.
A generous donation from Academy Sports and Outdoors helps some United ISD students start the school year off right. Let's take a look.
United ISD and Academy Sports and Outdoors came together to give parents a little break from the stresses of back-to-school shopping by donating a uniform to some fortunate students.
This donation helps parents because that way that's one less thing to worry about. They have to get their children ready, and if they have 3 or 4 children, it sure helps that they have uniforms ready for their kids, and then they working on the school supplies and the other things that they need to make it a great school year.
For many years, UISD has had this partnership with Academy, which has helped many families start the school year off on the right foot. Academy staff say it's a good feeling to see these students shopping and have a smile on their face.
You know, it's a good feeling when the kids are shopping. You know, my team members, when they're helping them out, you know, they always tell stories about them. You know, what they hear about them. You know, how excited they are. You know, when they get the new uniforms.
Parents are very thankful to UISD and Academy for donating these uniforms. Being able to provide new uniforms for their children helps them boost their confidence and productivity in school.
I mean, I really thank, the Academy, and UISD, being in partnership in all of this for the help. You know, it's not only for, it's also, for the kids. It's mainly for the kids. And, it's very, I'm very excited, happy that they did this. I mean, because there's not a lot of very many, partnerships that they do this, so this is one of them.
Giving parents and their children this opportunity to receive the donations helps with the start of a great school year.
Costco helped the United ISD students with a generous donation of several hundred backpacks. For the last 16 years, Costco has donated backpacks and school supplies to students in our community.
Costco every year donates backpacks. We typically give them to the UISD for my facility, and we donated 840 backpacks this year.
It's a start for some of our children to receive backpacks. I think it helps some of the parents. Takes a little bit of a load out to go out there and shop.
Since Costco started donating backpacks in 1983, we've donated 5.1 million backpacks around the world.
Costco has a proud history of generously supporting students in United ISD. This year's donation was announced at a press conference held at Prada Elementary. The colorful backpacks were on display. The backpacks contained some school supplies for the students, Backpacks were then handed out to a small group of grateful students.
Well, now since I already have my backpack, I feel ready for school. The best part that I like about school is my education, learning. I like the backpacks. I like them really. I'm super excited I got the backpack. And well, I just want to say thank you, Eric.
Janelle Reyes, a sophomore at United High School, recently won the Teen Miss Southwest Earth United States beauty pageant. She competed for the title of Miss Earth United States in Washington, D.C.
They always want to benefit the environment, to help your community, help any way to change the world. You must be a difference maker and definitely be an encourager and a big role model to teenage girls. I competed in Houston for Southwest Teen Earth, and it was my 4th pageant that I competed in, and I was fortunate enough to win. And now I'm going off to nationals in DC, in Washington, DC, and I'm going to be competing against, I believe it's 30-some girls, and I'm definitely excited about that. Definitely be true to who you are. You must be confident, and just showing up there on stage definitely takes a lot of confidence. And it's amazing to be up there. Some girls don't have the chance to be up there, and it's a wonderful experience.
Janelle Reyes is a member of the Larriettes dance team. After high school, she would like to study nursing at UT in Austin.
Students at the Charity Center, with the help from the 3E grant, were given the opportunity to offer other students a healthy alternative to everyday snacks.
Cherish Center students had the honor of planting some fruit trees behind the United High School 9th grade campus greenhouses.
Today we're planting several fruit trees, everything from the green apples, limes, lemons, several different types of orange trees. And we're planting them through, there's a 3Es grant that they give some money. So we purchased some plants with them, and this is also some plants that we purchased with the money that the students have raised while selling the plants from the greenhouse.
The 3E grant is given to schools to promote health and the prevention of child obesity.
With the 3Es grant, we're growing a lot of fruits and vegetables to supply the other schools, say elementary schools, so that they can have healthy food, so we can show them how to make some other healthy choices, healthy meals, other than what they provide here at the school.
By providing students with the opportunity to grow their own fruits and vegetables, the 3E grant will open students' eyes to the excitement of growing their own food and becoming healthier.
United ISD announced details about the 2nd annual For Our Students Golf Tournament. The proceeds will be used to benefit district students. A press conference was held at the Powell Watson GMC Buick Cadillac dealership. The dealership presented a ceremonial check to UISD worth $15,000. Proceeds from this check will help start the district's 2nd annual For Our Students Golf Tournament on October 15th. The tournament will be played at the Max Amandel Municipal Golf Course.
We can't thank UISD enough for allowing us to partner with them in these particular events. Giving back to the community and giving back to the teachers who help our future is really important, and we really appreciate UISD for allowing us this opportunity.
As part of our partnership with the Powell Watson Automotive Group, the Elementary and Secondary Teachers of the Year will receive a special award. They will have a chance to drive a new vehicle for an entire year. In addition, there will be an extra perk for all UISD employees. District employees are eligible for a discount if they purchase a new vehicle at the Powell Watson dealership. Anybody interested in taking part in the golf tournament may call the UISD Athletics office at 473-7100. All proceeds from the golf tournament will benefit Partners for Scholars.
A school supply drive was held at a local Peter Piper Pizza. Different groups came together to give back to the community.
Laredo Buzz, which is one of our online media sources, provides the opportunity for students to come and select some supplies for their new school year. Every year we've been doing it. This is our 3rd year with Peter Piper Pizza, the Webb County Sheriff's Department, Judge Veli's, Budget Medical Care, Bubbles, Dr. Oscar Benavides, and cricket, and even some of the football teams come and support us. We have a local band that's also supporting us, Fuerza. And so what we do is we try to give back to the community what has been given for us. And Finley Elementary participates every year for the past 5 years.
This is the 7th annual school supply drive. Each student received a bag and would gather school supplies from each table. Tables are sponsored by different businesses and organizations.
HB Grocery Stores held a fundraiser to benefit UISD. Customers would receive a sampling showcase flyer to sample a number of different products.
We're having a sampling showcase and we're helping out the United Independent School District. We're inviting customers and our community to come out, sample different items, and based on the number of passports they get from hitting all those destinations, HEB is going to make a donation to the school district.
The store will donate $10 for each completed sampling showcase flyer, up to $5,000. Members of Troutman Middle School's cheer and dance teams were there to lend a helping hand. The money will be used to purchase school supplies for district students.
It's just a nice, energetic way to give back to the community, get the nonprofits and organizations and school districts involved, and just again, another way to come back and generate excitement in our stores and in our communities.
Members of the community did come through for UISD. The district was awarded the $5,000.
Coming up on this United ITV News, UISD students can soon take classes at UT Austin without leaving town. We'll explain.
And we'll take time to remember Brenda the drug dog.
Don't change that channel.
You're watching United ITV News.
We are educators.
We are innovating.
We are leaders.
We are college students.
We are artists.
We are athletes.
We cherish all students.
We are United ISD.
We want to encourage all 18-year-olds to please pre-register and vote on Tuesday, November 8th.
Any U.S. citizen who is 18 years old by November 8th is eligible to vote.
In order to vote in this upcoming election, you must pre-register by Tuesday, October 11th.
This election includes national, state, and local candidates on the ballot.
So study the issues.
Be informed.
And vote.
On November 8th.
Our vote, our voice, our future.
United ISD and the Sheriff's Office is committed to keeping our community safe from distracted driving.
It's not worth it. Don't text and drive. It can wait.
The United ISD Fine Arts Department is proud to announce the UIL Marching Band Competition is coming to Laredo.
This musical extravaganza takes place at the Bill Johnson Student Activity Complex Stadium, Saturday, October 22nd.
High school band performances begin at 10 a.m. and conclude by noon. Admission is $5 per person and children under 5 are admitted free.
There will also be a special performance by the Kingsville, Texas A&M Javelina Marching Band.
Please join us.
United ISD is joining forces with the University of Texas at Austin.
Both signed a memo of understanding to establish the On-Ramps program.
The new program was announced at a press conference in the UISD boardroom. On-Ramps program seeks to bring an authentic college experience to UISD students.
On-Ramps is a dual enrollment program coordinated by the University of Texas at Austin, where we bring courses to students throughout the state so they can experience college before college and have the opportunity to earn college credit, but as well as develop the skills and abilities that are necessary for post-secondary success.
The program will offer college courses to high school students. Students can save on tuition costs. On course at the university can cost up to $1,200. In addition to offering courses for students, the On-Ramps program offers professional development opportunities for teachers.
Most of all, the students and parents benefit. We are able to offer a experience with a leading research university at a very minimal to no cost for students and their families, and teachers get over 96 hours of training from the University of Texas at Austin to help them serve their students at the highest levels of excellence.
The credits earned through the on-ramps program are guaranteed to transfer to any public college or university in Texas.
A press conference was held to announce the third annual Back to School Health Fair. The health fair was held prior to the start of the school year. The fair sought to help students start the school year on a healthy note. The health fair provided services free of charge to students. Medical professionals at the fair provided free physicals, vaccines, and school supplies. United ISD was joined by Driscoll Health Plan and other entities in hosting the health fair.
The third annual Back to School Health Fair was held at the Laredo Civic Center on San Bernardo. A variety of health services were provided free of charge to students.
We're having a health fair for the migrant population, Colonia people, and the Maquino Vento. But we're allowing all the public to come in, and we're providing services from dental, physical, sports physical for the children, immunizations, and also flu vaccines for those that need it for adults and children.
Different screenings were held at the health fair. Among the services provided were vision testing, blood pressure checks, dental health checks, and physicals. School supplies were also handed out. Pancho Lemur and Reader Bear passed out door prizes to the students. The health fair ensures that students are ready to start the school year.
Newman Elementary held an event called A Visit Around the World. This event gave students an opportunity to learn more about the world and its people.
Newman Elementary students were presented with a project to expand their view of the world.
My students are presenting countries that they researched in conjunction with their reading story, Stone Soup, and our social studies lesson of researching the 50 states of the United States. We took it a step further and we decided to research some countries.
With their project, students were able to dress up and bring some goodies for the class to enjoy.
We had to research and we cooked, and we're gonna share our food and share what we learned about our countries.
In addition to learning and experiencing the different types of traditions and cultures, students were able to practice their presentation skills, which will be useful in their future academic careers.
I feel nervous and confident that I'm going to do good.
Projects such as these allow students to explore and share their excitement to learn about the world.
Students at Juarez Licking at DDHR Elementary were the beneficiaries of a donation. Some generous-minded people at TAMI-U made a donation of backpacks and school supplies to the students.
We decided to get together as a group and start thinking about what can we do to contribute to our community. So this great project came into place. We started collecting school supplies, and today we are making the delivery of hundreds and hundreds of school supplies. We have crayons, we have notebooks, we have paper. So we hope that our students can have a great school year and they don't need to worry about having school supplies, and they can worry about their classes. We want to thank all the people that actually took the time to go and buy some school supplies, donated them, and for them to be sure that they will be very well utilized and that they're making one of our students very happy and that they're ready to go to schools. Thank to you.
A press conference was hosted by our neighboring school district. USD Police Chief Clemente Camarillo was invited to take part. The press conference was held prior to the start of this school year. The motoring public was encouraged to drive safely around school buses and in school zones.
We expect them to be following all traffic laws, especially the cell phone usage during the school zones and the speed limits, by allowing us to get our kids safe, there on time. We're also notifying them that we will have many police patrols around our district to help them get there a little bit faster and a little bit safer.
Drivers were also reminded not to use their cell phones in school zones. Several law enforcement agencies were there to reinforce the message.
The Imaginarium hosted a press conference for its Youth Science Day. Also taking part is a student group known as the Youth Science Leaders of Laredo. The group began with the students conducting experiments on their own. In order to expand its scope, the group invited new students to come and learn what science has to offer.
We strive to show them that science isn't necessarily something abstract only for the select few, but science is something that everyone should have access to.
The Youth Science Day was held at the Imaginarium. The event featured scientific demonstrations and lectures from professors at TAMI-U. The youth science leaders of Laredo and the Imaginarium seek to help children and students expand their knowledge and appreciation of science.
A press conference was held to announce the 27th Annual Fishing Derby. The Fishing Derby gives disabled students in our community the chance to enjoy a day of fishing and friendship.
It's something that we've been doing for the longest time, and we're very fortunate this year to have the support of many community partners, along with Texas Parks and Wildlife, who donate the fish. There are about 600 catfish.
The Fishing Derby took place at the ranchito located at the Casablanca State Park. UISD students with special needs took part in the Fishing Derby.
Some music students at United Middle School held a concert. Let's take a moment to enjoy the music produced by these talented students.
This next story is about one of the UISD's most treasured employees.
Many would describe her as the man's best friend, but at UISD she was known as everyone's friend.
It's a story of police partners, their love for each other, and their commitment to keeping our schools safe.
For 8 years, Renda patrolled the halls of many United ISD schools. She was a hard-working member of the UISD Police Department's K-9 unit, and she took her job very seriously. Her longtime partner, Sandra Carmona, described Renda as very loyal and lovable, and extremely popular at every school she visited. Some of the students would greet her by her nickname Pinky because of the pink sweater and collar she would wear when the weather got cold. Besides her strong work ethic, Renda's handler says she was a funny dog. She loved to look at herself in the mirror, listen to the KHOY easy listening music station when she was riding in the police car, and occasionally she'd get to eat her favorite food, vanilla ice cream. A few years ago, it was time for Renda to retire from United ISD due to health reasons. It was hard for Renda because she really loved her job, but with time she adjusted. Her new life included living on her handler's ranch. She enjoyed lounging by the pool, watching dog movies with her family, sleeping in her big comfortable bed, and living the good life as a country girl. But recently, Renda's health took a turn for the worse.
She was in her bed, her big pillow bed. The minute I walked in the room that morning, she got up, she looked at me, she just looked at me, made eye contact, and she just lay down. I just went and hugged her and lay down beside her, gave her her last command. I knew her time was, her doctor, her surrogate told me that it was about time. And I just gave her her last command to rest, to go peacefully and rest.
Today, Renda is buried under a mesquite tree on her family's ranch, the same tree she would lie under every day, waiting for her handler and best friend to return from work.
Renda was 12 years old, and she was a very hard worker. She loved her job. Especially, she loves coming with the kids of her district. She loved what she did, loved keeping the district safe, and she was very professional about it.
For Officer Carmona, Renda was more than her partner and working companion. She was a member of the family, and she became a very beloved pet. For UISD, the students and staff will miss Renda very much, and they'll always remember how she patrolled the schools, dedicating her life to keeping everyone safe.
Canine handler Sandra Carmona's new partner is Sassy. She's a 10-year-old chocolate brown lab. Sassy has been assigned to work at all the elementary schools in UISD, and like Renda, Sassy is dedicated to keeping our students and schools safe.
A track meet was held at Shirley Field. The competitors were boys and girls from local elementary schools. Be sure to follow us on Facebook.
You can also find us on Twitter.
And don't forget to check out the latest UIZ videos.
You can find them on our YouTube channel.
You've been watching United ITV News.
We hope you enjoy your show.
I'm Raisa Garza.
And I'm Aiden Rodriguez.
Thank you for watching.